Welcome back, everybody, to another episode, and today we're back, and I found more Select retail. I almost didn't. Had a buddy of mine that, we always kind of look out for each other at Walmart and stuff, trying to let each other know, okay, I went there, look, they had nothing, whatever. He messaged me at 1:30 of the day I got this, and I didn't see his message. I was doing stuff for work, so I just didn't see my phone, didn't see it. Text me back like 3:30. He's like, "Hey man, did you get any?" And I was like, "Oh my Lanta, did I just miss out on all this? You gotta be kidding me!" Because apparently, when they restocked, they had there's megas for prison basketball and everything else, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what did I miss out on here?" Anyways. Select Football, I raced there, literally get the last two at this Walmart. Yeah, it's crazy. And for some reason, this one, both my Walmarts are crazy. One of them has essentially you show up at a certain time of day. They're changing the times of when they're taking names now. You have to put your name down. They told us all 1:30 the other day. Showed up at 1 o'clock. They said, no, we're waiting until 1:30. We look over at 1:15. She's taking names. She was taking phone-ins too. Almost missed out on that. That was the last episode Select. It's wild. Also, today, I'm going to get right to it before I start opening anything. On the front of these packs, Mr. Aaron Rodgers. I brought out the Aaron Rodgers jersey. I'm not a Packers fan. I am a LA Chargers fan. But I understand that Aaron Rodgers is an amazing quarterback. He's so good. And now maybe he hasn't had all the Super Bowls that maybe he could have or should have. Some of those teams aren't great. One of the reasons why his teams may have had issues is because they never really, they don't want to spend in free agency and obviously in the draft they've had the stuff they've done there. Obviously drafting one offensive player since 2012, that being his replacement. Then they wonder why he gets all cranky. They never even talked to him about it. He found out just like everybody else did when they announced the draft pick. Aaron Rodgers has every right to be annoyed with the Packers organization and goots. And yeah, it's just ridiculous. That man, how that organization is doing him wrong. And it's not like the Favre thing. The thing with the Favre thing was Favre was talking about retiring for so many years before it actually happened. He kind of led them on, and they weren't sure what they were going to do. And then all of a sudden they said, "You know what? Brett, you've kind of strung us along now for a little bit. We're going to move on from you." And then they moved on to Aaron. This is not the same scenario. Aaron Rodgers is still playing good football. He's obviously comes off a MVP-like season. They don't want to give him extension. It's just, I don't know what that whole franchise is doing. Look how far down that is shoved down there. Awesome. Thank you, Panini. Hopefully none of my cards are destroyed because... oh, it's a little crunch. So I opened up some the other day. You guys can kind of see this is some of the stuff you're going to see, but find 3 Blaster exclusive tricolor prism die cuts. You're also looking for the silver prism, and then some autographs for signature selects. Bunch of other stuff on there. Like I said, I've showed you the other video too, but just gives you an idea of what you have. What you can hit. So you get 6 packs per box, 4 cards per pack, and we're gonna get right into it. Excited. This is a fun rip. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's expensive. They're not cheap. They are essentially $50 a pack Canadian. So that equals out to like $37.50. $40 almost in the States. Now not everyone can afford that. I understand, but if you are able to, I said it and find it, it's a fun rip. So we got Denzel Mims starting us off. Dwayne Haskins no longer there. Troy Polamalu, Unbreakable, and Big Ben. That's now 3. Big Ben, Dwayne Haskins, and Polamalu. Dwayne Haskins now obviously being with the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. Yeah. Also, a lot of people were talking this year that Select might actually finally kind of hold its value alongside of Prism. I've seen something, I think it was on either Card Talk Pod or Pull Wax or somewhere like that. One of those Instagram pages, and it showed like comparables for like silvers for like Burrows and stuff. And Prism still leading the way. Kyler Murray. We got a concourse of, I don't need veteran silvers. Joshua Jacobs. We got a Field View die cut. Wow, that's a big one. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a big one. Jalen Hurts. Now, I'm not a big Jalen Hurts fan. And then we got behind him David Onimata. Throw him over there. I'm not a big Jalen Hurts fan. I don't have anything against the guy. I just think, and obviously this isn't always the case, but if you're drafted in the second round, especially a quarterback, there's probably a reason. Yes, I understand there's Russell Wilson. Well, Russell Wilson was small. Well, there's guys like Dak Prescott. Well, Dak Prescott had like a DUI. Well, there was Tom Brady. Well, listen, okay. Enough of the Tom Brady stuff. We know he was taken 199th overall in the 6th round. Nobody needs to hear it 10 times a day. But Jalen Hurts, I don't know. I think he's okay. I think he's a decent quarterback. But I just don't see him being in that upper echelon. Now, maybe he will be. Maybe I'll be wrong. But I don't know. From the games I watched last year, even in the game I've talked about many times, the game where he got benched for Nate Sudfeld in week 17, if you check out his stats, yes, he had good rushing, but I think he was like 7 for 17 or 17 for 21 or something like that for like 73 yards. Like, not a good stat line. Behind him, though, I didn't mean to do this, Aaron. I swear I didn't. I didn't want him to show up, but wearing the Aaron Rodgers jersey, and you pull his replacement, Jordan Love, in the concourse. We get behind him the newest. Where did he just sign? Can't remember. He just signed somewhere else. But Alondrio Villanueva. We got Dak. I'm trying to figure out how to put these down. Dak Prescott in the Hot Stars. And Jake Fromm, State Farm. In the premier level. Jake Fromm. So put him down. Get that Jordan Love all sleeved up. People just watching his cards skyrocket. As soon as you hear, that's it. Maybe Jordan Love becomes the next big thing. Maybe he is all the hype. Obviously, a lot of Jordan Love talk before before he got drafted. But he had a bunch of potential. He was a little raw out of Utah State. So, was raw. What are you going to do with him? Can you make him into a quarterback? He's got all the intangibles. Maybe like a Trey Lance. I don't know if he's as, I don't think he had quite the same hold up as the Trey Lance. Obviously, Trey Lance went 3rd overall. He went the end of the 1st. But, it's... The Packers have essentially, at this point, pissed off their quarterback, who is one of the best ever, has done stuff that, obviously they're praising guys like Patrick Mahomes for and all the great things he's done. But Aaron Rodgers has been doing the sideways throw and the no-look passes along with other guys for a long time. And he's just, one of the most efficient quarterbacks of all time. Playing outdoors in the weather and everything else. Like, it's not even like it's a dome or something like that. It's pretty impressive what Aaron Rodgers has done. And guess what? Life's not always that green on the other side. We got Gardner Minshew. We got CJ Henderson, rookie cornerback. He had a little bit of a rough year last year, but we got another die cut. This one's going to be... And we got Cesar Ruiz behind him. The center. That is super off-centered. Back-to-back. Exactly who you want to hit back-to-back of. CJ Henderson. That was like an all Jags pack almost. It's Gardner Minshew, 2 CJ Hendersons. That's like I said, exactly who you want to hit here is two CJ Hendersons. And I think he'll do. I don't know. I like CJ Henderson coming out of college, out of Florida. Why do I think he was from somewhere else? But I liked him. I thought he was going to do good in the league and stuff, but it's had a little bit of a rough start. Corners always take a little bit longer anyways to get going. I'm going to move this around a little bit. Corners always take a little bit longer to get going. It's just the nature of the beast. It's a hard position to, really hone in on and get good at. Like, yes, Jalen Ramsey is really good and has been good since the start. That's not everybody. That's Jalen Ramsey. He's kind of special. I don't know if you haven't noticed, but which once again, that draft, it's Joey Bosa, then Jalen Ramsey. Love it. Two just absolute beasts. We got Jordan Fuller for the Rams. We got Anthony McFarland Jr. because he just won't leave me alone. He's about to get the same treatment as why am I making the guy from the Chicago Blackhawks. Anyways, he's about to get the same. He's getting the restraining order put on him. Barry Sanders, I already hit that last time. Barry Sanders turbocharged, and then a Stephon Diggs. So one left. That Jalen Hurts, that's field level, everything else, red, white, and blue. Now, these aren't the same as the red, white, and blues that you find in hobby and stuff. Like, those ones are numbered. These ones are not. But, yeah. Sam Darnold, the new quarterback over there for the Carolina Panthers. We got James Robinson. That's not bad. Also, and that's what I do, okay? I'm going to give you guys my opinion on players and teams and everything else. The Jaguars, you did an amazing job. Great. You guys were bad enough that you got Trevor Lawrence. Congratulations. Awesome pick. Hopefully that guy's really good. The problem is then you draft his buddy in the 20s, so you draft a first-round running back. Terrible idea. Nobody should ever draft a first-round running back, let alone when you already just had a free agent running back run for over 1,000 yards. You had the value there already. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me of why they would ever do that. But I'm not in that front office. And obviously they wanted to maybe make it easier with him. They have that check down game kind of figured out, the little dump offs, everything else. They played together for all these years. But I don't know, first round running back, not what I would be spending my draft pick on. That's why I liked what the Jets did, because the Jets went out and drafted, a left guard to go beside Mekhi Becton. Then they got him a receiver in the second round. Like, I like that. Russell Wilson, dangerous. Showing up here in the Elite Series. And then Patrick Willis, retired too soon. But dangerous. That is the premier level. Get him in there. Russell Wilson cards, like, for as good as he is, you'd think that they'd be higher, like even the inserts and stuff, like Patrick Mahomes or any of these guys, right? Nope. He's just run of the mill when it comes to his cards. I find like it's kind of weird. Like, just some veteran quarterbacks, they get a little more love. I know Josh Allen was getting some love. It's like, I'm not a Seahawks fan and haven't always been the biggest Russell Wilson fan, but how that guy's cards aren't more, I have no idea. So we got another one that's squished way down there. Pull that out. Put that over there. And away we go. It's going to be hard to beat this one. That Jalen Hurts, that's a big boy card right there. Red, white, and blue. Anytime you get a parallel of, obviously a silver would have been, the better one, I guess, if you're trying to get, picky here. But a parallel of a field level, which is a short print anyways, of a rookie quarterback, that's big. Derrick Henry, we got Jerry Jeudy. There we go. Jerry Jeudy in the green. Then we got OBJ. And DeAndre Swift showing up in that premiere. That's a couple good cards to sleeve up real quick here. Jerry Jeudy. Now maybe, see, look there, here's another one. Maybe Aaron Rodgers goes down to Denver, pulls a Peyton Manning. He's got lots of weapons. Seen one guy in the media for the Denver Broncos. He was kind of saying that the problem with the Broncos is all their young guys can't catch. It's not good. Yeah, there we go. I'll take a Jordan Love. Sorry, Jordan Love. It's nothing personal. Put down Jerry Jeudy. I like Jerry Jeudy. Probably, I don't know. He'd be the second or third best receiver out of Alabama from the 2019 season. Henry Ruggs obviously being the worst one. It's not hard to understand, not hard to pick that one up. But then this Devontae Smith, this Jalen Waddle, but I like Jerry Jeudy a lot. Here we go. We got more Jaguars. Jake Luton played one game. Card skyrocketed there for half a minute during the season. Then they went crashing back down. Field level, Terry Bradshaw. And then we got Jalen Reagor. I got all excited last time. And then a Quintus Cephas. He might do something this year. I got all excited about this last time because I know this is kind of like a short print. Select certified. I got a Joe Burrow. No, it's like for the Joe Burrow, it was like $10 to $15. So like your second best card you can technically get, and it was $10 to $15. That Patrick Mahomes behind that silver turbocharged Patrick Mahomes, I think was probably the biggest card that I hit last time, and that is like a $45 Canadian, so like $35 American probably. So that was my big hit last time. Jerry Jeudy showing up again. Same one, just not green. Looking at Adam Thielen. Looking at red, white, and blue. Andrew Thomas? No, Michael Thomas. Slant Boy. And then Zeke. I just want a Justin Herbert. Like, is that too much to ask? I hit everybody else. I hit Jalen Hurts. I hit Jordan Loves. I hit Joe Burrows. I hit Tua's. I hit all these guys. All I want is a Justin Herbert. I'm speaking it into existence here. For the love of everything holy, please let me hit one. Van Jefferson. Did I hit another parallel of that same guy earlier? Or is it just... Did I? It's an odd... saw his name already, so I'm pretty sure I've hit that. Hot start, of Drew Brees. Saints probably win if they bench him in the playoffs. I love Drew Brees, but that's just for the fact. And then KJ Hamler. It's going all out with the Denver Broncos receivers. Okay, 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Pack 1, definitely better. Pack 2, all on Jerry Jeudy's like shoulders right now. We got Troy Polamalu. What's the chance of getting more Troy Polamalu? Polamalu, Antonio Gandy Golden. Antonio Gandy Golden for the Washington football team. The silver. Maybe he plays pretty decent this year. We'll have to wait and see. You got behind him. Select, it's a Cardinal. It's Larry Fitz. And behind him, Henry Ruggs. Blech. Henry Ruggs. Terrible Henry Ruggs. It wasn't even a Raider. Like, I'm not a Raiders fan either. Like, I hate the Raiders as a Chargers fan. But it's not even that he's just a Raider. Like, that's not even the reason why I'm not a fan of him. Like, I didn't like him coming into the draft. Like, you're the 4th best receiver on your college team. Why are you the top 10 pick in the NFL draft? Didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Waddle was better. Smith was better. Judy was better. But the Raiders like, hey, runs a 4-2. Let's draft him. First receiver off the board. CeeDee Lamb sitting there. Justin Jefferson. Jerry Judy. Nah. Brandon Ayuk. Chase Claypool. All these guys. No, doesn't matter. We want Henry Ruggs because he runs a 4-2. We got Tyler Johnson, another guy they could have had out of Minnesota. We got, that's not Charger Blue. AJ Brown. Another one. Unbreakable Larry. That's probably a good fact. This guy's literally played nonstop. And then a Nick Chubb. First pack. You guys can debate. Let me know. First blaster, second blaster. Might be close. Not really. Make sure I'm not leaving a pack with cards in it. I've done that once with hockey. Thought I got shorted a rookie card for a young gun out of a hobby box. Realized I had thrown the pack off to the side. Nope. Nothing. It's all done. So yeah, definitely the big hit's the Jalen Hurts. That's a huge hit. I guess we'll see what it's worth. You guys will see. Technically before I will have right now. So that Jerry Judy is a big hit. Gandy Golden getting a silver rookie, never a bad thing. Got Jerry Judy. We got we also got Jordan Love. We got James Robinson in the green. Tyler Johnson, Henry Ruggs, Jerry Judy base. Yeah, nothing too crazy. We missed out on all the big quarterbacks, all the top 3 from last year. So the Tua, the Burrow, and the Herbert. None of those guys showed up tonight. But that Jalen Hurts, like I said, not a Jalen Hurts guy. That's pretty good right there. So anyways, hopefully you guys like this. Said if I can find more select, I will open it. I really enjoy opening football just because I know it. Like same as hockey, like I know it. Basketball, I could open it, and I don't mind it. I do know, about basketball, certain players, and everything else. I don't know. I'm down on this draft class, I think is why it is. I'm just LaMelo Ball, great, perfect. Is LaMelo Ball going to be a top 10 player in the league at any point of his career? Probably not. So you go after that, you're talking Anthony Edwards. Is he ever going to be a top 30 guy in the league? Probably not. Maybe top 20. That's probably not right. Halliburton, like none of these guys, like at least last year, you're looking at Zion, obviously, can be like a top 5-10 guy in the league. John Morant, if he gets a little more consistent and gets, playing a little better, obviously that guy can become a top 10 to 20 person in the league. RJ Barrett's probably better than all the guys that, LaMelo and Halliburton and all these guys that came in this year, right? So last year's draft class, much higher on this year's draft class. For the price people are willing to pay for sealed wax for this year's, take it. I just don't believe in the rookies. But yeah, anyways, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We got, if you guys liked all my little bit of draft talk in here, we actually did a full podcast, so you guys can check that in the link below. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Google Podcast. The full episode in video is on here too, on YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out, you can click the playlist for podcasts. It's all there. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If there's any of you guys left, hit that like, hit that subscribe. For Eric from the bench, we'll catch you guys next time. Bye, guys.